because the teacher said it was a high level reading. Let's go. So I've been reading the Bible for the past 7 years, man, and I am coming up on finally finishing the entire word. So I've basically studied every book, every verse in the Bible. I'm almost finished. I got a few more chapters to go, but one of my friends asked me the other day, what's one of the most important things that you learned throughout this study? I'm going to give you three. Number one, it's so important to read it for yourself, because if you don't, there are going to be pastors, preachers, deacons, mentors, people that you feel that may be more experienced in the word than you, that may try to lead you down paths that you are not meant to go. But if you study it for yourself and you become more confident in that word, you can rebuke, you can uh, understand and hear God's voice for yourself. And then the people around you just become confirmations of what God has already told you. Number two, man, we oftentimes get caught up on how quick we do something, man. Often days, I would spend 2 or 3 days on one verse just because I knew God was trying to pull something out of that specifically. So don't get caught up on, thinking you have to read the Bible in a year and do all these fast plans just so you can get caught up. Man, take your time, man. Digest, enjoy it, man. It's like good food, man. You don't go to a 5-star restaurant and rush the service and rush the experience. So, and last but not least, you can't be what you already are. And what I mean by that is this. Oftentimes in this walk, man, we get caught up on the titles. Oh, I want to be a good Christian. I want to be a good deacon, or whatever it is that you're pursuing or looking to do. But in reality, you can't be what you already are, because God's spirit is on the inside of us. But oftentimes those titles come with expectations from the outside world. And what I've oftentimes seen is that people try to live up to the expectation and the action, as opposed to allowing the spirit to guide their life. So when you start reading the word and really understand what God and Jesus really wanted for us, it's obedience. And when we become obedient to him, the actions naturally flow through us. The actions that the world oftentimes see as fruit, that's just going to naturally happen. But you can't be what you already are, because when you start trying too hard, you start getting outside of God's will, even if it's with good intent. But whenever you're obedient, everything else just flows through. And that's really the most important piece to understanding God's word and him, period, is the obedience factor. So it really boils down to, are you going to be obedient or are you not? Are you going to go out and do things your way, or are you going to submit to his way? I would honestly suggest the obedience, but you guys can do what you want to. At the end of the day, it's me, Ben Holmes, the Chief Inspirational Officer, helping those with a CEO mind take authority not only over their life, but their money. So until the next time, check in, check out. Oh yeah, quick question. Why did the student take a ladder to Bible study?